Today I'll be talking to you guys about something that's kind of important, but at the same time, kind of personal. A lot of the time I get from people comments like, you don't really look like a girl today, or you look too boyish, you seem like you don't really come across as genuine. Things like this I get a lot of the time, and I'm sure a lot of people out there like you, or maybe your friends or your family or anybody you know who's trans, has gotten this as well. It's kind of upsetting for us, so a lot of the time we choose to actually just run with it, and that's called stealth. Going stealth as a trans person a lot of the time involves having to dress as the gender we're assigned at birth to avoid conflict with people in the public, avoiding sly comments or dig remarks or anything like that. And it's just down to our own anxiety and our own fears about being outed as trans in public. A lot of the time trans people choose to go stealth, and there's this huge stigma about it. And that stigma comes out of the idea that trans people have to pass, or that trans people have to look like the gender they claim to be, and they have to be cis-normative. And what I mean by cis-normative is basically looking, acting and sounding like a cisgender person and not coming across as transgender at all. That just perpetuates this backwards idea that everybody has to look the same, or everybody has to conform to society's gender normative ideas and the things that they push to us in the media and advertising. What I'm really here to talk about is how stealth can actually be a positive experience, and how maybe you might not feel so bad about it. So how can you make stealth an enjoyable thing to do? Well, obviously it's not an enjoyable situation for any trans person to have to dress as the gender they're not, but you could try and have fun with it. The way I always try and do it is to just make myself a parody. I always add something into the mix of what I'm wearing to kind of give it a twist, maybe an odd colour, or maybe a colour that isn't normally associated with the male gender. Sometimes I even just go dapper fancy as hell. Like, there's nothing wrong with a bow tie. And I know all you non-binary people out there know this. You crazy bastards. Anyway, making it an enjoyable experience involves choosing clothes that you might actually like to wear. Don't wear something that you would feel uncomfortable in. If you're gonna have to dress as stealth, you may as well dress as stealth in something that you might feel okay in. And I know that's really hard for trans people because we spend most of our lives feeling so uncomfortable in our bodies, but at the same time, it's worth a try. One thing I like to do if I'm ever going stealth is like I would paint one of my nails, just for myself, and it kind of creates this juxtaposition of gender identity. So when people do see me, they kind of line me up as a cis male, but at the same time I know I'm not, and I represent that through the one painted nail. There's nothing wrong with going stealth. It's an easy choice, and it makes us feel safe. No matter what stage you are in your gender transition, it's okay to do. It doesn't make you any less transgender, it doesn't make you any less genuine, and it certainly doesn't make you a liar, a parody, or an actor. It just means that you're a person with emotions, and that you go through stressful times, and that's just a way of dealing with it. Just being stealth is a way of dealing with the transphobia that's out there in the world. So what's the real problem? Is it the transphobia we face in the world, or is it the fact that we deal with it by going stealth? That's probably something for you guys to think about. Gender norms are a really big problem that we face in today's world. We see it all the time in the media, and I'll be making a video about it very shortly, and I'll be putting it up sometime soon. Until then, let me know what you guys think about stealth. What's your experiences with it? Have you ever had any positive or negative memories about it? How do you do it? Is there a routine for you, or whatever? Let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, you guys, from my studio here in college, all the love.